There is something I find rather disturbing about this country and about the citizens in particular, and that includes me. It's something that I feel that is even worse than the insecurity issues that we are talking about now. It is the attitude that we put on towards the state of our insecurity in this country. The way we manage to just move on with life, sometimes even make jokes of our unfortunate, disappointing, disgusting circumstances, it's still appalling to me. The way we move on with life after a series of attacks on different communities. A community is attacked there, we move on. Another community over there is attacked, we move on. Another community is attacked somewhere else, we move on. Whether in the northeast or in the northwest or in the north central, you go to the south, you go to the south is wherever. It doesn't matter. Attack could go on, people will be kidnapped, lives will be wasted, properties will be destroyed, and we still move on as if nothing ever hurts us, as if nothing ever offends us. This disturbs me a lot. And it gets me wondering that how can a people still move on after so much horror? How can a people experience so much horror and still carry on with life as if nothing ever happened? How? Let me try to make reference to certain facts, historical facts, in fact. I remember 2014, Nigeria was 100 years in existence an, as a geographical entity. Uh, and that time, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was heading this country, and his government was busy organizing the centenary anniversary. And around that time, there was a series of Boko Haram attacks in northeastern states of the country, in Adamawa State and Borno State, in Yobe State specifically. There was a series of attacks, like nearly every day. An attack would be carried out on a particular community, or sometimes even more than one community. I remember about that time again, that same period, specifically in February, a federal government school was attacked. That's Federal Government College, Buniadi in Yobe State, was attacked, and over 50 students were massacred. I mean, over 50 students were massacred. Teenagers massacred, young people massacred, the future of this country massacred in one single attack. Some of them had their throats slit, some were killed, some took bullets, some were burned. Do you know that our government still went ahead with the centenary celebration? I remember that time I was on Facebook and I posted about that sad incident. That how important, how important is 100-year anniversary celebration, that it cannot be cancelled, it cannot be postponed in honor of these children that were massacred. I mean, could Wouldn't the celebration be cancelled or even postponed? That got me worried. I mean, seriously worried. But you would think as if it's just our government, it's just our political leaders that uh, have such callous heart, that are so as heartless. But as time passed, this is over a decade, 12 years now, over 12 years now, and I realized that it's a Nigerian problem. It's something that is common among Nigerians. And by this, I'm not saying every Nigerian is like this, but I think a large proportion of the citizens are like this. So just think about it. Last year, around November, ending November, school was attacked in Niger State, and a lot of children, many children were kidnapped. Life moved on. In fact, because that was Christmas season, and we went ahead and celebrated Christmas. These children have parents, these children have siblings, these children have relatives, these children have friends. The teachers also have friends, relatives, parents, wives, and all of that. But we moved on. I said nothing happened. And just think about what happened in recent times. The most recent one, I think, based on my findings, the most recent one is the attack in Oyo State. About 40 people were kidnapped in that attack. This didn't happen just last month. I mean, May, a few weeks ago, it happened. About 40 people were kidnapped. Among the majority of them were children. And I mean little children. 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5-year-olds were kidnapped. Till today, I don't think these children have been released. I don't think they have been rescued, including their teachers who were kidnapped. Do you know that Nigeria still went ahead to celebrate Children's Day, 27th May? That was just last week. Less than a week ago, went ahead and celebrated Children's Day. What kind of a people are we? Now, how could a people experience so much horror, so much calamity, I still move on with life? I said nothing happened. The question is, if it were my biological child that was kidnapped, would I have still gone ahead celebrating Children's Day? If it were my own cousin or my own nephew or niece that was kidnapped, would I have still continued celebrating Children's Day? Think about it. This is one question I have been asking myself, that how can a people who claim to have consciences still move on after experiencing so much horror? Now, it's like anything can just happen in this country. As long as it doesn't happen to me directly, I'll move on. Nothing hurts me, nothing offends me. Highest, I talk about it, or I observe few moments of prayer in my corner or in a public gathering. That's all. And another thing, we go on social media ranting. Yeah, I call that social media ranting. Yeah, again, I call it social media ranting because, and I am not against going to social media to talk about these things, but what is the point of talking about these things when we're not taking any tangible, concrete steps towards ensuring that these things are being put to halt? protestations, no rally, no march to any government house, no nothing. Politicians continue their political campaigns. Political parties are busy preparing for 2027 elections, and it's the same as that would go to polling unit and vote for them. Political parties went ahead and conducted their primary elections. Life moved on. Christian go to church. That's Ohio said few martyr or moment, few words of prayers. So that's for those who even at least show a little care. Muslims go ahead to the mosque praying. That's all. I move on. Like, do we even have this thing that is called compassion, sympathy, and empathy? Do we even have this? Can we really look at ourselves and call ourselves humans? Or aren't we turning our society into some animal jungle where what happens is survival of the fittest and only the mighty excel survive? Isn't that what we're turning our society into? How could such a horror happen? How could we're talking about over 30 children? These are not just figures. These are not just digits. These are not just numbers. We're talking about human beings, the future of this country. We're talking about the future of our nation, the future of our society. How could they be kidnapped? And we sleep, snore, wake up, move on with life. Business go. No boycott, no market shut down, no school has been shut down, no religious center has been shut down, no shop has been shut down on account of this. Nothing. I think we need to ask ourselves that how could a people still move on after so much horror is unleashed on them? Or maybe we think we are not affected. Maybe we are not the ones that are being affected. Maybe because not our children after all. It's not us after all. Maybe. This goes with us. This is really a sad one for me. Man, I've been pondering this and I've been wondering whether I should make this video or not. And I have been, but here we are. I have made the video. I hope it speaks to someone. I hope it touches somebody's heart. I hope it yield the expected result. I just hope we begin to live like people, like really human beings. I really hope so. I really hope that this video will jolt our consciousness into back to life. I just hope so. Again, this is a sad one for me, but again, I'm looking forward to meeting you in our next episode. Thank you very much for watching this video. Remain blessed in Jesus Christ.